Thank you, Senator Moran, Senator Marshall. Thanks for pulling this together. A lot of great Kansans that are here. Pretty amazing to see a lot of people. I know the staff, the people that work for Senator Dole. Incredible time. I'm glad we chose this place. When this memorial was dedicated, we brought my grandfather, who fought in World War II. He landed D-Day +6 from Johnson, Kansas, out here for the memorial. And so clear that this would not exist if it wasn't for Bob Dole and the tremendous impact that weekend had on our family. I'll never, ever forget it, and will always be grateful to Senator Dole. Before I came out here Monday night, I'm tucking our kids in bed, and I'm talking about the week, and I was telling the kids that, hey, we're going to spend a lot of time this week honoring this guy, Bob Dole. And I was telling the story of Bob Dole, and it's interesting. I was telling the kids a story about him being injured and almost dying, and then they said he'd never walk, and then he went on to walk and then to serve. And Austin, my son who's 8, he said, Dad, he said, God must have had a special plan for Bob Dole. And I thought, boy, that's true. And more than that, I think God had a special plan for all of us and the blessings that our state received and our country received from having Bob Dole. You know, he never forgot, and I think the legacy in many ways of Bob Dole is that he never forgot that he was a kid from Russell, Kansas. And he never lost sight of the fact that the heartbeat of the country is alive and well in places like Russell, Kansas, and throughout rural America. You know, an image that's very clear to me a couple years ago when there was all this kneeling at national football games by our athletes for the flag. People wouldn't stand for the flag. And here you have Bob Dole and that image of him getting out of his wheelchair to stand for the flag. Unbelievable. Tremendous legacy that he's given all of us. And so in many ways, so I really enjoyed it here in September. A few weeks ago, I was able to go and meet with Senator Dole. And I'll say at that time, he was active, upbeat. He wanted to know my plan for this. He wanted to know my plan for that. He wanted to know about Kansas. He wanted to know about agriculture. It just went on and on and on. And he left. He gave us 3 pieces of advice. He said, number 1, he said, treat people well. Number 2, he said, work hard. Number 3, never forget where you come from. And so may us all never forget that we're from places like Russell and Plainville and El Dorado and Leavenworth and Dodge City and Hutchinson, Galena, Osage, and places like Quinter. So, Senator Marshall, thanks for doing this. I think next up we have, Congressman Turner.